Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
About to get started here. And on the mound today, Landon Knack. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And that misses. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Come on, Landon.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York
Judge.
Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Judge waits. Gets a piece and stays alive.
2-2.
1 out, base is empty. Not close with that one, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Aaron Judge with a rocket. Home run number 20 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, one away. Paul Goldschmidt now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Knack measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And that is out of play. Still only one out here in the inning.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Will Warren.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Misses off the plate. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
Full count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Bellinger settles under this one, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
So now it's
First
Freddie Freeman.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And Freddie takes the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for the
the
start of the
Yankees,
inning. And
shortstop,
stepping in for the
Anthony
Yankees,
Volpe.
Anthony Volpe. Knack back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Late on that fastball.
James
1 ball,
Kingsley
1 strike.
working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really. Just a fair chance to go out and have
2 ball,
success.
1 strike.
That's outside. 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Batting
That front
7th,
shoulder
catcher,
coming open
Austin
instead of staying
Wells.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Didn't miss by much
Batting
right
8th,
there. Just couldn't get the
second
call
baseman,
off the
DJ
inside corner.
LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Slap flashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The throw to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in
Leading
L.A.,
off
ready
for
to
the
go for the
Dodgers,
last half of the inning.
catcher,
Will Smith to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
In the air, left field. Volpe under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the
Batting
outfield.
fifth,
There's part of him that's
second
saying, hey, where you
baseman,
at, outfielder?
Miguel
Call me off. But
Rojas.
he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That's off the mark. Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Outside
No.
low. 2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
Up the middle. LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
That one pushed foul. That misses. The count now 2-2.
That's a ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. First pitch doesn't
that's a
find the
ball.
zone. just missed. Pajes at second with 2 down. That one missed. Now 3-0. Enrique Hernandez in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, but the last one wasn't even close.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one fouled off. Clips the corner, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Throw sails on him, and it takes off down the line. The throw comes in too late, and they get a run at home.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late swing, foul to the left.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mlb The Show. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one is inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And there's a foul ball. That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's way high, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Ball one there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
Designated hitter,
Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with a human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit left side. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now it's the
off
DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a good eye there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one not close. And now 2-0. And that clips the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wells snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Up the middle, Volpe. On to first, and Freeman is retired. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base.
No,
the longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. That one miss.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Goldie steps into the box. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's too low, and it's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now batting, left
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down, and next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Dominguez on at second with 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's down and away. Move to second. Dominguez back in on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Walked his first time. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That's down and in. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Caught him looking for the K. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 4th. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Catcher Will Smith.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the zone. 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call.
Now
he probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left side. Dominguez on his way over. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez turns to the right on the move. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda. 25th appearance of the year for him. Now it's
Leading
LeMahieu
off
up
for
to
the
hit.
Yankees,
0 for 1 so
second
far.
baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike. Strike!
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bebas batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lou Trevino looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Stratton getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And down on strikes. 2 away now. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one. That just misses. 2-2. And the slider just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated
So a man
hitter,
at
Aaron
first.
Judge.
Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside, and it's 1-0. Grisham off of first with 2 away. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. That clips a corner. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Warren back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. That one outside. And that's ball 2. And fouled off. 2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Kike Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Seong Kim. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And he lays down a bunt. To first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third. Two on, one
Now
out.
batting,
Here's Teoscar
right fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Very
ball,
high with
no
that
strike.
one. Ball 1.
Oop.
There's a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
cut on and lifted in the air. And that is foul. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards kick.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Will Warren done for the day, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Kim on second. Ohtani on at first with 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chris Stratton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
Cody Bellinger.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia warming up as well. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's a 1-1. Way high.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Second baseman.
And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, could be 2. Zips it across, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Fought off foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the
Leading
7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Got him looking. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He is struck out, and he is walked. Stratton, in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. This to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, Jorbeat Bebos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. One-run game, one out, one on. Line drive. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck back there. Bangs off the wall. LeMahieu touches the dish. And they lead by 2.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes,
Now
I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Chris Stratton won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Lou
58.
Trevino. He has a
Lou
great slider
Trevino.
with tons of movement. It's Aaron Judge now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough preparing to come on if needed. De Los Santos, a right-hander, loosening up as well. In the air, left field, Dominguez gliding in towards the infield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That one ripped. Bellinger makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in L.A., we go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. There's a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
In the
One
on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Over 2.
Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Dominguez stands in now and watches strike one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That one the other way. Hernandez throws to first in time, and the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. New pitcher on now, Yerry De Los Santos. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
New York. Number
Now the
73.
number 2 hitter, Teoscar
Leading off for the
Hernandez.
Dodgers, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended
Now
pretty
batting,
quickly. No messing
first
around right
baseman,
there. There was nothing cheap
Freddie
about the way he got
Freeman.
that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And
One
that
ball,
one almost
no
hit him.
strike.
The tying run at the plate. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Esteban Guzman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Stop. The feed for 1. And the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Smith, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High in the air, out to right. Bellinger settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that is that. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Luis Garcia.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop,
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that skips into dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That's the ball. Count's full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And welcome into the ball. Miguel Rojas comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That's hard hit on the line. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trent Grisham.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. A towering shot to center. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, and that one is lifted in the air. Conforto sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Will Warren. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, and the count now even up. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center, Dominguez makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control a strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And it's fouled away. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Knack back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. There's a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Yeah, the batter now, Anthony Volpe. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is inside. Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two now. Just
Ball
missed.
3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Will Smith. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
On the ground, right side. LeMahieu is there. And they get the out on Smith.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
No strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Popped up left side, Volpe. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail here 1-0. On to the third inning. DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
DJ LeMahieu.
And a strike there to LeMahieu.
Ball, inside.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Jorbeat B-Boss. And that's in there for strike one. Late on that fastball.
But just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 and 2.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out. Short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty
Up
from
next
start to
for the
finish.
Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
So the lineup flips over. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The pitch.
2 balls.
Well,
No
usually
strike.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. And now
2
2 and
balls.
2.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Enrique Hernandez.
Enrique Hernandez.
In the air, right field. Bellinger sizing it up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
And now the
Ha-Seong
shortstop, Ha-Seong
Kim.
Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one at the knees for a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of
Now
what
batting,
power pitching is all
designated
about.
hitter,
He's got the stuff,
Shohei
obviously, and right there he
Ohtani.
used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Fouled off left side. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a
Now
walk.
batting.
One of the things
the
about
right
that two-out
fielder,
walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
Hernandez.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. His 11th of the year. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball. Two outs. That's way outside. And now it's even 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swinging a high fly ball out towards right field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Aaron Judge. And ball one to Judge. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That one missed. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. That one misses, and now 3-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And that gets down in the corner. Here comes the Judge around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to left his first time. To third. Hernandez over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Smash to the left side. Fires to first in time. So up next,
Now batting,
Anthony Volpe
shortstop,
struck out
Anthony
looking in his
Volpe.
first at bat. That one fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second. 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Austin Wells in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium.
off for
Bottom
the
4,
Dodgers,
and up to the plate
catcher,
is Will Smith. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate and their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to
Second
roll
baseman,
over.
Miguel Rojas.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a
Now
guess. You
batting,
have to be
center
right in those
fielder,
spots or things can get away
Andy
from you
Paez.
awfully quickly.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andy Paez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just
No,
off
that's a
the
ball.
inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Conforto batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Out to short. Volpe got him on the off-balance throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now the
for
catcher
the
comes up to him.
Catcher,
Austin Wells. Knack back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's foul.
One ball, 2 strike.
That misses the zone. 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will fall. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2
DJ
strikes right
Mlb.
there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Go ahead, run on base. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. The pitch to LeMahieu. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Action in the pen down there. Chris Stratton up and loosening in the pen. Honda also getting ready. Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's too low. And 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner holds.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting
Trent
order turns
Grisham.
over. Now a chance for Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Strike him out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. On the outside corner, got him looking. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's Kike Hernandez.
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Stepping in, Hye-Sung Kim. He's been a great free agent sign. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball. Fair ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ohtani in the box now. Takes strike 1. Kim leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes and fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Warren with a move to first. Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a little high. And the count 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And the next pitch is way outside. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So the Dodgers leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chris Stratton.
Now pitching
and he has
for the
some
Dodgers,
nasty breaking stuff.
Number 41, Chris Stratton.
Aaron Judge
Leading
at the
off for
plate.
the Yankees,
He's already
the
homered here in this
designated
one.
hitter, Aaron Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Just missed. That misses. Ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count's full. On the ground, out to short. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now move to first. Bellinger dives back. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance. That's ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it stays fair. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead. So up next, Anthony Volpe.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goldie, the lead runner, out at second. Dominguez over at first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and he popped it up. Infield fly called there. And next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Freeman.
Off the mark there. 1-0. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. De Los Santos getting loose as well. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He's grounded out a couple of times.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And that's ball 3. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Now batting. Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Next one in the dirt. Fastball is outside. Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing, a high fly ball right field. Bellinger makes the grab, and the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Coming on to face a
Now
righty
pitching
here, and he's
for the
been
Dodgers.
fantastic against him this
Number
year. His
43,
numbers in those matchups are
Anthony
very good.
Banda.
DJ
Leading
LeMahieu will
off
get
for the
things
Yankees,
going.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
There's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next offering misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Strike him out.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Banda, a 6'2 southpaw, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. There's a strike. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Grisham tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one clips the corner. In the air, right side of the infield. Freeman. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York,
in a new pitcher here to start the
number
bottom of the 7th.
73.
Yeri De Los Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect
Leading
a tight
off for
lead
the
late in the
Dodgers,
ball game.
center
Some of them are
fielder,
just wired
Mlb
different, so we'll see
The
what he's got here.
Paz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. And we are tied. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here is Michael Conforto. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Kike Hernandez. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball. 1 ball, no strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
So up next, Hesung Kim. Look out! And it hit him.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds. Giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's down and away. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The other way. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Rojas sends it to first, and Bellinger is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here is Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. On the ground right side. Rojas with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Still tied 3-3. Back here in LA. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
De Los Santos back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Hard hit right side. Over to Goldie. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. That's downstairs. And that's ball one. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play. Just missed.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch misses. And another ball. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball one there. Inside, just missed. The changeup missing. And now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yeri De Los Santos departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tim Hill.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-0. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That's down and in. Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Grisham settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. We go to the
Leading off
ninth,
for
and
the
now
Yankees,
Jason
left fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. A little bit low. Now 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Three and two.
Ball four, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Austin Wells.
Go ahead run on base, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's towards center. Pajes gets under it. Brings it in. And there's two down. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Garcia throws over, and he's back in safely. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes settles under it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Kike Hernandez. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Movement in the bullpen. Esteban Guzman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. And a sac bunt here. And that's foul. And strike 2.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position. Try to get that sac bunt down. Really have to make this out count.
That one kicks away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Winning run stands at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Volpe. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In there, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
That one way outside, and it's 2-1. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And that one fouled off. The winning run on second base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Across is the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off and win it 4-3.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.